Hello. I'm finishing up a beach walk here in Oregon, and I thought I would talk about something that's really near and dear to my heart. It's the process of letting yourself fall apart. And what does that mean? Well, our whole lives we've spent in survival because we learned these tools to keep ourselves alive. We learn how to act, we learn how to behave, we learn how to interact with other people. And those things, up until this point, have kept us alive. They've put food on the table. They have given us a sense of self, etc. I'm trying to show you the background drop while I'm chatting. But right now, we are being asked to change. We are having relationships change. Whether it's relationships with our work in the world, whether it's relationships with people that we love, relationships with our life, relationships with everything in our complete, in our world is being asked to change. But mainly it's the relationship with ourselves. And if we have operated on a state of survival our whole lives, like myself, you do what you can to go create a life for yourself because you want to get out of a certain environment, a certain lifestyle. So you go do these things to take care of yourself, and then you realize, well, I want to change. I want to feel different. I don't want to feel like I'm having to suffer and struggle. But we're so used to that suffering and struggling lifestyle that when we start to change it, we feel like our life's falling apart. And I just want to allow you maybe the concept of let things fall apart. Because like I mentioned with the kitchen, if you're going to remodel your kitchen in your house, you first have to have a demolition day. You have to let the old kitchen be demoed. I don't know how to say the right word. But sometimes you have to allow the old kitchen to get destroyed before you can build a new kitchen. So if you are in a state in your life right now where you feel like you're falling apart, things are just crumbling down, I get it. I know what it feels like. And I'm just here to tell you that we have to let things fall apart in order for the new to build. And I'm just sharing this message in hopes that someone that can hear it today will know there is hope on the other side of this feeling of feeling lost, feeling confused, feeling disgusted with where you may be at the moment, because that's what it feels like to let things fall apart. Because our whole lives we're like, I got it together. I'm doing it. I'm doing exactly what I thought I needed to do to get to this point. But then over time, you can realize, well, okay, I want to change, but we cannot create the new from the old ways of doing it. So we have to feel like lost for a while. And if you're feeling lost, confused, or like things are just a fucking wreck in your life, I want you to know that it's actually not a really bad place to be. There is hope, but it's a process. We did not learn how to exist in the world in a day, a year, or 5 years. For me, just so you know, when I got out of the military in 2018, it was probably like a 3 to 4 year process of feeling lost and confused as I've been learning, and I'm still trying to figure like, what the heck am I doing? What do I want? And what do I want to feel? Ask yourself, like, what do I want to feel on a daily basis? Not what do I want to do, but let the feeling, like, how do you want to feel? And we've come from a society that has really made us overstressed and overworked. So if we allow ourselves to rest, we can have this inner dialogue that we're lazy or something, and that's not the case. So for me, I had to like really allow myself to go through a depression, like deep rest, and let myself just rest my body, my mind, and my spirit. For a few years, I had to let myself sleep, take naps, and not work so damn hard so I could recover from the life that I was living. And that was really challenging for my mind and my ego, because the ego is like, oh, you have to do all of this stuff to be worthy. And it's just a really challenging period of time. So I hope this helps anyone that may need to hear this today. And can we just allow ourselves to fall apart and be okay with that? Because when things are falling apart, what we don't realize is that there's a new foundation being laid for something different, something probably a lot better that we just can't see. We can't see until we look backwards like, oh, that needed to happen. So this is just a hopeful, friendly reminder that things are shifting and changing for the better, but we can't see it sometimes while we're in the thick of it. So this is a place called Cannon Beach. If you're not from the West Coast, this is Cannon Beach, Oregon. And I'll show you this other view before I finish up the video here. And just kind of like allowing myself to discharge some energy and just connect with the ground, which to me is a very therapeutic thing. And sometimes when you feel lost, all you can do is take your shoes off, put your feet on the ground, and ask for some guidance. And I always say that the answers that we're seeking are in the silent moments. They're not in the busy thinking moments. And for me, silence, nature always helps with that. To get out and listen to the birds and listen to the water and let my mind take a break from all the chatter. All right, y'all, have a wonderful Sunday, and may you be well and may you be healthy. And sometimes healthy is letting yourself just sleep and rest and fall apart. And just know that everything will be okay. Continue to ask yourself, how do I want to feel? And allow yourself to receive help. For me, when I was going through those years, and even to this day, I see help each week. I get help from a healer weekly. Weekly, I ask for help. I receive help. We must look at and do things differently. What do you need? And ask for it. All right, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video sometime. And here's one more view of the beach.